American President Donald Trump has now reached 100 days in the White House.
We will make America great again.
It's a milestone that's often used to gauge if a president has kept the campaign promises that got them into power. Caleb Maupin takes a look at Trump's track record so far.
It's been 100 days of President Donald J. Trump. And if we remember back to the election campaign, we should now be either in the middle of a fascist Armageddon or 100 days into making America great again.
I have a very strong sense that Donald Trump would be a disaster if he were elected President of the United States.
He believes we can treat the U.S. economy like one of his casinos and default on our debts to the rest of the world, which would cause an economic catastrophe far worse than anything we experienced in 2008.
We will have so much winning if I get elected that you may get bored with winning. Believe me, I agree. You'll never get bored with winning. We never get bored.
Except we seem to be right back where we started. And should we really be surprised? As much as Donald Trump loved to bash his predecessors, some of his promises weren't exactly original.
We cannot be the policeman of the world.
I don't want to be the world's policeman.
Yes, just like George Bush, who promised to stop meddling around the globe and then invaded Afghanistan and Iraq. Now just 100 days in, and Trump has already attacked Syria, escalated drone strikes against Yemen, lifted restrictions on U.S. troops in Somalia. Now he's threatening North Korea. But peace wasn't his only promise.
We're going to bring back Made in the USA, and we're going to have a lot of jobs come back. We're going to have a lot of jobs.
3 proud words. Made in America, a hopeful trend. They're bringing jobs back from overseas.
Yes, Barack Obama told us he was going to rescue the middle class. Well, after 8 years, we continue to see a rise in the low-wage service sector economy. And here's another popular presidential promise: rebuilding the military.
We want to deter, avoid, and prevent conflict through our unquestioned military strength.
I want to be the world's peacemaker by having a military of high morale and a military that's well equipped.
And of course, patching up the economy.
To accomplish our goals at home and abroad, we must restart the engine of the American economy.
We need fundamental change, not more of the same. That's why I've offered a comprehensive plan, a real plan to rebuild America.
Great promises, all of them. Americans love them, but none of Trump's predecessors have actually come good on them. It might be because of the chair.
I have been watching for him to do those things he said he was going to do. I don't know what happened.
NATO is obsolete. It covers the Soviet Union, which is no longer in existence. Wouldn't it be great if we actually got along with Russia? Am I wrong in saying that? Wouldn't it be great? NATO alliance has been the bulwark of international peace and security. Right now, we're not getting along with Russia at all.
Does somebody come in and say, Mr. President, before you begin, we're going to tell you the way it is. This president made George Bush look like a dove in comparison. He went back on virtually everything he said. So to be fair to President Trump, it's not just him. But does he remember what he said? We have the tweets. We were there.
Well, another Trump promise yet to come to fruition is that wall to be built along the border with Mexico. But he has found other ways to deter illegal aliens, and that's got sci-fi fans fired up.